Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and I'm coming to you with my next mailbox cleanout. I know it's not Sunday, it's actually Monday. Had a lot going on this week, so this one is going to be a day behind, but it just means that next week it'll be one day short. And also want to make the announcement for how you actually enter in for the sub challenge to get the WoW token. We didn't quite get up to 550 for Shadowlands, so we did earn the WoW token giveaway by reaching up to 500 though. So in order to actually be entered in, you have to be on an NA server. It doesn't matter, you know, as long as you're on an NA server, and you have to put down below this video the comment 500. So it doesn't matter whether, you know, you want to type it out or you want to put 500 in numbers. Either way, they'll enter you into the contest, and by, let's see, I'll do it by next mailbox cleanout. I'll give it a couple weeks, so that way, you know, in case since this video is kind of coming out late, I'll actually give it to not next mailbox cleanout, but the mailbox cleanout after that. So so not this Sunday coming up, but the Sunday after that. Make sure you put 500 down in a comment below this video and you will be entered in. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into the mailbox cleanout and see who wins this week with the extra day added in. All right, guys, so as always, to start it off, we are going to start with my Alliance group and with the low value transmog. And so we've got 46 sales at 36,026 gold. And let's see, we did sell some protector ankle guards right here for over 5,000 gold, so not bad there. A couple over 2,000 here, a couple over 1,000, and some really low stuff. Nothing really else to really go over. We did sell a Shadow Weave mask for over 2,000, so only about 2,000 gold, but still, you know, hey, it sold, so it's more gold. But really, only those protector ankle guards are really the only ones to really point out. But as you see, everything does add up to 36,000 gold already. So we'll clear this out, and then we'll switch over to our horde bank alt for the first one and see how much they brought in. All right, guys. So now we are on our low value bank alt for the horde side, and this is the first one, which is the one that all the potatoes contribute to, which is always the rotation I go through. And we have 25 sales at 39,994 gold. So actually, I mean, way better value than the Alliance side, as you know, the Alliance had a lot more sales and lesser value. So let's see, we sold some element binder grips for over 6,000 gold. We have a sale here for over 11,000. So the Jade helm sold for over 11,000 gold. So it must have been down at the time, and I mailed it to the low value bank alt, and then it went back up. Sold a Warmonger for almost 8,000 gold. Symbolic pauldrons for over 6,000 gold. So really nice sales there, especially at 11,001 right there. Definitely happy about that. It's almost 12,000 actually, 11,735. So yeah. And then we actually have a card that sold for over 2,000 gold here, right here, the 3 of Portals. So those old cards do sell. I usually don't try to keep ones that are lesser than, you know, 1,000 gold or so. But I apparently did here, or it just went down in value because this one sold for only 52 gold. But anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and add this in, clear it out, and we'll switch over to our last bank alt for low value transmog before we switch to the high value stuff. All right, guys, so we are on our last bank alt for low value stuff before we switch over to high value, and we've got 6 sales at 6,412 gold. Sold a couple for over 2,001 for almost 3,000 here. Thresher britches, but other than that, just really low value stuff. So you don't expect too much with this stuff, because usually this stuff is just things that I throw to these tunes before, right at that point of I'm about to vendor it. So really not expecting too much out of it. So when I do get those high sales like that Jade helm, it's really nice. But it did bring us a total of 82,432 gold. Of course, that is with an extra day, but still, mostly it's just you know, a week. So that's really not bad at all. So let's go ahead and clear this out, switch back over to Alliance, and see if we made anything with high value transmog. All right, guys. So here we are back on our Alliance bank alt, and this one is for the high value transmog, and we have 5 sales at only 39,634 golds. It's really not that high, especially with an extra day added in, which we actually haven't sold anything today. So that would kind of explain, you know, we're not actually getting anything extra for today. But anyway, let's see, we sold a lofty belt, and it's actually under only 2,000 something. So just like with the low value stuff, things can go up, things can also go down with high value. We also sold this breastplate for over 9,000, almost 10,000 gold. So it's not bad there. One of those aboriginal loincloths for over 7,000. Really kind of low for that. I mean, it should be, you know, upwards of about 15,000 gold or more. But, you know, I am actually working on one of those farms for a 10-hour farm, which is almost done. I only have 1 hour to do. Mentioned that during stream last night. I'm going to try to actually knock it out before I leave for work tonight. So I can actually get that out to you guys, and we can see, you know, kind of how those items are doing and how much you can get from that farm. But anyway, that does come from, you know, like Gray Mist, which is what the 10-hour farm is on. Anyway, we sold a Crash and Thrashing robot schematic for almost 12,000 gold. That's actually our highest sale, so pretty nice there. And kilt here for almost 8,000 gold. But anyway, we'll clear this out, add it into our low value total, and we'll switch back over to the horde. All right, guys, so we're back on our first horde realm, and this is for high value transmog, and we've only got 3 sales at only 15,710 gold. Now, you do expect less sales, and really we only had 2 before today, because we actually did make a sale today. We sold the Bloodforged chest piece for over 8,000 gold, and then a couple really low ones here. So really not doing too hot with the transmog, but they have been I mean, pretty much carrying all the groups. I mean, they've been the ones leading almost every single week, so they do deserve a couple weeks off, I guess. So you can't expect to always sell, you know, high pieces of transmog, I guess. But anyway, we'll add this in and switch over to our last one that usually struggles the most with transmog. So I'm hoping at least there's a couple of sales. It's not looking too good this week though. All right, guys, so we are on our last bank alt for transmog before we switch over to materials and see how well they did. And they've been kind of struggling, so hopefully this group has actually made some sales. And nothing. I knew before I recorded this that they hadn't made it all week, but I was hoping at least maybe I sold something today, but I guess I didn't. This realm does really struggle with selling the transmog, so as you saw me with the low value stuff, I mean, we had the least amount of sales with them. It was only like 6,000 gold compared to the other ones making over 30. Every now and then they have surprised us though. We've actually made a pretty decent amount on this realm, but it's just, you know, give or take with the week, I guess. But anyway, guys, that brings us to a total for transmog for the whole week at 137,776 gold. So hopefully the other groups can do a lot better and actually still lead us into making a decent amount for the whole week, and actually give them a chance to catch up to transmog, because they're way behind as far as all the weeks combined go. But let's go ahead and switch over to materials and see how well they did this week. All right, guys, so now we are back on the Alliance group once again, but this time for materials. So let's see how well they did this week. And so we're starting out with 94 sales, and this is the first 50, and it's only 39,541 gold though. Usually when we've seen like high numbers like this, it's sometimes up to the hundreds of thousands. So let's see what we did sell though. We sold some bolts of rune cloth, some bolts of silk cloth, another bolt of rune cloth, so some smaller stacks here, and then I guess up to higher. So 100 stack for over, you know, 1,200 gold. That's not bad. Let's see, some bolts of mage weave, some hypnotic dust, not too bad there. Some fell cloth, we sold some of that. As you see, I am selling some smaller stacks now. I did add in 5 stacks. It does seem like it's selling faster with the small stacks sometimes, which, you know, it still adds up to the same amount, but it's just, you know, a lot more sales. So a lot of primal mana here. As you know, we still got a ton of it right here. We also sold some primal shadow, Some bolts of linen cloth, not bad for the linen cloth really. Seeing that you're not expecting too much. Some frostweave bags. I actually started making some of those lower bags and they did actually sell, so not bad there. And some primal fire, so pretty good sell there, not too bad. I mean, not great, but it's not too bad. Elemental force sold enchant for that, so not bad at all. So we'll go ahead and clear this out. It looks like the reason why it's kind of low is, you know, we did sell a lot of these smaller stacks and some things like the bolts of cloth, which you don't expect to get too much out of it, but it is just something extra you get along with your farm. So I'm really not, you know, too mad about that. I'm okay with those sales. But anyway, I'll clear this out and we'll see what we got on the next 44. All right, guys. So for our next 44 sales, it is actually only 29,391 gold. So once again, a lot of sales, but pretty low value. So that is the thing, I guess, with selling the smaller stacks. But we actually do got some big stacks of the Shadow Rice silk, which, you know, I just did a video on, which you get other stuff too. You know, you get the epics and you get other things, which really you get a pretty good amount of silk, even when you don't actually have like the tailoring to get the bonus from. I didn't have it, so this is all just the silk that you get, even if you don't take on the profession. So anyway, yeah, if you're interested in checking out that farm, I'll leave a link up at the top of the screen. You can go check that out. If you like, it's out there in Stormheim. I know there are a couple others, but that is the one I decided to do. And then we got some Primal Fire here, a little bit higher than the other stack of Primal Fire, so pretty nice there. Some Volatile Water, some small stacks there, only 20 of them, so that's really not bad at all. Some more of the Frostweave bags, some Woolen Cloth, another enchant here, enchant of the Hidden Satyr as well. Some Arcana Dust, which actually came from the silk farm that I did. Some more of that silk, some small stacks there, and then some Infinite Dust as well, and another enchant, and an Ember Silk bag. So yeah, added together, it's really not too bad as far as the sales go. It's just, you know, when we're usually selling materials, we expect a little bit more. As you know, when I've usually seen big numbers like that, it's been like up in the hundreds of thousands, because I'm usually only selling the bigger stacks, I guess. But anyway, guys, not too bad starting out. We'll go ahead and switch over to the Horde side and see how well they did with materials. All right, guys, so we're back on our first bank alt for the Horde, and this is for materials. And we've got, again, high number of sales, a lot higher than the Horde actually usually gets. So we've got 87 sales, but this is the first 50. And it's only at 39,905 gold, so similar to what the Alliance had. Let's see, we sold some Primal Water, really nice there. Some Primal Mana, once again, only 5 stacks, so not bad for that. Some bolts of silk cloth, some small eggs. As you know, I did that farm, which is going to be ending very soon. You only got technically till the 1st, because it's actually going to end on the 2nd, in order to actually try that out. This actually just sold today, so people are still buying those. So hurry up and get out there and do it if you haven't done it already. I'll leave a link to that one as well up at the top of the screen. Definitely make sure you are posting them. That is a stack of 200 as well, and 3,000 gold. That's not bad at all. Some golden pearls, some volatile earth, some more small eggs here, as you see, and then another stack of small eggs. Let's see, some bolts of cloth, and some primal shadow, not bad there. Some marks of Sagaris, some more enchants, more small eggs. Small eggs are definitely the big seller here, so yeah, if you haven't done that already, do try to hurry up. I mean, you only have like 2 more days to really farm it and post these up and actually get some of these sold. But anyway, I'll go ahead and clear this out and we'll see what our next 37 sales are. All right, guys, so for our next 37 sales, it is 35,864 gold, so a little better value as this less sales, but around the same amount. Let's see, we sold some Darkmoon Firewater, some more small eggs, some of the gingerbread cookies you actually make with the small eggs. As you see, it's like almost actually more than double the value there. Primal Air, so really good value there. Some Infinite Dust, some more small eggs, some more gingerbread cookies, some volatile, a lot of volatile air here. Then we sold some Vault of Fire. I mean, I guess it's not too bad for Vault of Fire. Some more small eggs, some really small stacks there. Definitely not as good right here at the very beginning while I was selling. I mean, you see that's like right at the beginning of the week. But it did actually increase in value, and the other sales it looked like it was a little bit higher as well. Some Primal Water, some Primal Fire, not bad there. So those are really small stacks, only 5 each. Some Spirits of Harmony, and some of those enchants. So yeah, we'll add this in, and we'll switch over to our last group and see if they did as well. And hopefully we can get a little bit better value, but it is a lot more sales with these smaller stacks, and it does still add up to about the same value, just, you know, a lot more to clear out pretty much. All right guys, so we are on our last bank alt for materials before we switch over to our toys and pets and see how they did. And we've got 51 sales. We're gonna have to cut just for one sale, but it's what it is. Let's see. We've got this first 50 here at 44,832 gold, so at least more value than all the other ones. They let us down a little bit on transmog, but I guess they kind of helped out here with having a little bit more value with their sales, at least on the material side. Let's see, we sold some Eternal Fire, some Primal Mana, Essence of Water Cell, pretty nice there, 8,000 gold for a stack of 100. Some Marks of Sigaris, not bad at all for those. Some Wild Vine, we also sold some Golden Pearls, some more small eggs, a lot of the gingerbread cookies right here, not bad at all, and that's not too long ago. Let's see, we sold some again, a lot more Wild Vine. You actually do expect a little bit more value than that though, really, actually, with the Wild Vine. As you see, it's like almost double, or actually is like double right up here. Then we sold some more gingerbread cookies, some clam meat, some more gingerbread cookies, and some small eggs. More gingerbread cookies. So people were actually liking the gingerbread cookies more so than the eggs, it looks like, on this realm. Whereas the other realm, they were liking the eggs a little bit more than the gingerbread cookies, because I tried to do about the same amount on each realm. And I didn't farm them on my alliance, so that's why you didn't see any sales there. But anyway, we'll go ahead and clear this out, and we'll take a peek at what our last sale is. All right guys, so our last sale for materials is a gingerbread cookie stack of 5 for only 66 gold. So if we add that in, it's going to give us 189,599 gold for the whole week for materials, which is really good. I mean, as you see, it's still with a lot more sales because of the smaller stacks and stuff. It still equals out to about what we might get even if we were only selling bigger stacks and higher value items. Just a lot more sales. And the reason why I actually added in those smaller stacks really was mainly for the eggs and the gingerbread cookies, to try to push to sell those, because it's only like 5 needed for the quest. So I just add them into the same group that I use for all my other materials, and just added in the smaller, posting operations. So that's why everything else was posting at smaller groups. But I might keep it that way, because maybe some people are just looking to buy those smaller stacks, and if that will actually increase the sales that I can make, it might be a good idea to also keep those in there. So I mean, you still will get the same amount of gold, but you might attract more customers technically, as more people might buy that aren't looking for those huge stacks. But anyway guys, let's go ahead and switch over to toys and pets and see if they did as well as materials, and if they can win for the week. All right guys, so we are back on the alliance, but this is for our last group, so we only have 2 more bank alts after this one, and then we're through with the clean out. So this is toys and pets, and we've got 14 sales, 89,656 gold, and actually only 1 is from today, so that means actually for like the whole week we still has some decent sales here, and that's just a little over 6,000 gold for the parrot from STV. So really kind of low for that one, but hey, pet sales have actually been kind of struggling. It seems like I've mostly just been selling like the WOD rare items, so it's kind of nice to see something like this. Let's see, we did actually sell some of the WOD rare items, as you see here, the Crash and Thrash and toy. Garn Night Howl, we sold that for over 1,000 gold, so it's always happy, I'm always happy to see it over 1,000 gold. especially since you can get like 5 of those mounts every time you farm it. It only takes 13 minutes to knock out all the rares, so not bad at all. Rays of Thundering Ruby Cloud Serpent, as I've been actually trying to farm that again, because it actually seems like it might be worth it once again, as the value has increased. As you see, this one sold for over 19,000 gold, and it has actually been a lot easier to find a Lonnie up. Now, with me saying that now, I'm not sure if people watch this might go out there and start farming it like crazy again, or they might have already noticed and it might not be as easy. But I've gone out there, done the farm. She's been up when I've actually been just starting the farm, and then up right after, even on high pop realms. So yeah, definitely is not, that was always the struggle. That was always why it wasn't really worth it unless the value was up there, because it was so hard to find a Lonnie up, even with hopping realms and everything. But anyway, guys, coin of many faces, we sold one of those, as I've got some from the Halloween event. Zomstruck, sold one of those. Coin of many faces, sold one of those. Over 2,000 gold for each one of those, and over 3,000 for the Zomstruck. Another Crash and Thrashing toy. Actually some decent value on those. Crimson Whelpling, sold one of those, which I need to get some more of those. Over 10,000 gold there. Dark Whelpling, not bad for that, as you get so many. I've got so many left over still. As you see, there's still one sitting here in my bag. We also got another Zomstruck cell. Another Guard Nighthawk, this one over 2,000 gold, so really nice there. And 2 more Crash and Thrashing toys. So really not bad. It's nice to see a little bit of a mix of other items. The Zomstrucks, sold a few of those, and the Parrot, and also the Crimson Whelpling and thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and clear this out, and we'll switch over to the Horde side and see if they sold anything for toys and pets. All right, guys, so we are here once again on our Horde side, and this is the first Horde bank alt for toys and pets, and we've only got 3 sales this time, but it's at 49,677 gold. Really nice. Actually, only one of them was from today, and the other 2 were actually like way near the beginning of the week. See, it shows 24 days left before it expires. So again, the Rains of Thunder and Ruby Cloud Serpent, not as good as the Alliance, only 10,000 gold here. I'll still take it though. And then 2 of the Crash and Thrashing toys, so again, wide rare stuff, but really good value. See that one at over 20,000 gold, so really nice there, and that one's even almost at 20,000 gold. So definitely great there. As like I said, mentioned before, you can kill all those rares in like 13 minutes, as long as they're all up. And even if they're not all up, they spawn pretty fast, so it really does not take long at all. So yeah, we'll clear this out, add it in, and switch to our last one to see exactly what toys and pets made for the week and see if they beat materials. All right, guys, so we are on our last bank alt for the whole clean out everything and to see who wins. And we got 7 sales at 56,508 gold. Still not quite sure. That might put us above materials. I'm not sure until I bring the calculator back up. Sorry, I'm not the greatest with math. I know it's going to be really close. But anyway, let's see. We sold a Guard Nighthawk. This one only 426 gold, which really is kind of what you kind of expect, something kind of that low for that mount nowadays. But it's really nice seeing them as high as they are on the Alliance side. Let's see, the Ghost Shark, we sold that for over 8,000 gold. That's really nice there. So I farmed up a bunch of those right before Legion ended. Sold a Zomstruck for over 5,000 gold. Really good there. Better value than the Alliance side, actually. Filthing Pet, really nice there too, because you can get so many. You can probably do that farm in just like 15 minutes, maybe even less. I did do it for 30 minutes, so I've got a ton. I do not have to go back for a long time. Black Tabby Cat for over 37,000 gold there. Pretty nice there. As that is the learned version. That's, not the unlearned version, because it would say like Tabby Carrier if it was the learned or the unlearned version. Dark Whelpling for over 3,000 gold. And another Guard Nighthawk. Actually, this one did sell for a decent amount at over 1,000 gold, so not bad at all. So let's go ahead and add it in and see who wins. Actually, I think Toys and Pets. Yeah, Toys and Pets win it for the week. 195,841 gold. So they are our winner this week. Really nice to actually see that. It's been a while since they've done it. They actually, I think, when we first started these, Transmog won like the first 3 weeks, and then Toys and Pets like won like the next 3, I think. Not 100% sure on that. I'd have to go back and look. But I'm pretty sure that's kind of how it went. And then Transmog just kept winning for a while there. and then toys and pets start to kind of go down. But I think the big thing was the Reigns of the Thunder Ruby Cloud Serpent was selling for really good amounts and selling a lot, and so that was really boosting up the toys and pets, even though we did have some other sales there. And it's nice to see though that other things are selling other than just wide rare stuff, and you actually have some pets and stuff selling now. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to the end of the video. We'll go over where everybody sits, how much we actually made and everything like that. Alright guys, so to conclude the video for week number 35's mailbox cleanout, we have toys and pets coming in first at 195,841 gold, and we have toys or materials coming in second at 189,599 gold, and we have transmog coming in last at 137,776 gold. So really low for them this week, but that's okay. It gives the other groups a chance to catch up, and we never know what next week will bring us, which actually this week actually had one extra day added on, but as you saw, really it didn't seem like there was too many sales from today. Most of the sales were still done during last week, but it will even out next week when we get it done on time. Anyway, as far as our total for the whole week, we came in with 523,216 gold, which is a little bit down from last week, but still, I'm not mad at that. I'm okay as long as I make over 500,000 gold for the week. That's still, we did that, so I'm good. So anyway, as far as where everybody sits as far as all the weeks combined, we have transmog still in first, of course, at 8,552,479 gold. It's going to be hard for the other groups to catch up, but weeks like this will actually help out as they had such a big lead. Materials is in second at 6,036,854 gold, and we have toys and pets in last at 4,981,194 gold. So they are catching up now, and if they have more weeks like this, I'm sure they'll get up there. But they just need to keep on pushing forward. But anyway, guys, as far as all of our weeks combined and all the gold we've made since we started these cleanouts, we are now at 19,764,915 gold. So almost getting up there to 20 million. We should actually possibly hit it next week unless we have a really bad week. As long as we make over that 500,000 gold, though, we will hit it, and that's very exciting. Over 20,000 gold, 20 million gold. Definitely be excited to get that. But anyway, guys, as far as this video goes, hopefully you liked it. If you do, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, so you make sure you don't miss another one of these amazing videos. And also don't forget to hit that thumbs up, definitely helps out. Also don't forget to check out the links I have down below for Twitch for streaming, and you have a link for Discord. Great group of people to join if you're looking to do some farming, or you need some help with your multi-boxing. Also, I have links for Facebook and Twitter if you'd like to follow me on there. And don't forget about the sub challenge. Like I said, make sure you put in down below this video in the comments, the words, or you can either spell it out, saying 500 as we hit 500 subs for the WoW token giveaway, or you can actually just type out the numbers 500 and I will enter you in. You do have to be on an NA server in order for me to be able to give that to you. And then we will do the drawing, not this Sunday's clean out, but the next one. So you will have to have the comment down there by the 11th. I believe it's the 11th, that Saturday. And by midnight on the 11th, so right before it switches over to the 12th. And then because on the 12th I'll be doing the drawing, of course, so I'll be trying to collect all the names that I've entered, and then I will make the announcement during the video. So make sure you stay tuned for that one, so that way you can see whether or not you won the WoW token, and then I'll reach out to you and try to get with you so I can give you that token. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. Catch you next time. This is Babypowder. Peace. I'm out.